Oh, yeah, sometimes I want to wring that neck, too.
Bugzy Malone, Men 2. Let's get into it.
Yo. Bugzy Malone. You know? I hit the top like I don't know what. Now 500's Play-Doh guap. And these man trying to take my spot when I'm sitting at home with writer's block. But he's not an MC as eloquent as me, let me get that clear. And my accountant said I can make $1 million and not make a track this year. Now how's that for a turnover? I made a G-lay and a holster. Felt like I looked in the mirror when I seen the new JD poster.
What?
It's a whole different energy.
Right? I feel like he definitely grew up, I guess.
He's super laid back now.
He's laid back. He's not talking about the violence of the street.
Yeah, we don't know. We're only 30 seconds in. But he can make $1 million this year without doing anything? So he's balling now. Balling. Bugzy balling.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he vibes like he's balling now.
Right.
He's chilling, you know what I
Right,
mean?
he is. We did like you guys said, and we went and we watched the first one before watching this one.
Right before this.
And it is a big difference.
Whole different guy.
What is M.E.N 3? Wait, there's a M.E.N 3. What's that going to be like?
Made a G-lay and a holster. Felt like I looked in the mirror when I seen the new JD poster. And they sold out so fast, they want me to sign contract like they're O2 or Voda. In exchange for exposure, but still I don't feel any closer to the real answer. Why did I want to be a gangster? When will I get rid of this pain? Feels like I'm in handcuffs. I want to fly to the south of France. I want to learn how to salsa dance. The chef come here, cause everybody in the restaurant kept watching, man. And I'm thinking, wait, are they watching, man? Did he think I'm a prick? Already just secret fans. Blessed by God, fear no man, but my heart still beats when I see a police van. I was hungover. In Phuket, I couldn't stay sober. I needed a break from pulling a straight face. I don't play poker. I was out there looking at the pelicans.
So he doesn't want to be a gangster anymore. Right?
Well, I mean, okay, he wanted to be a rapper, so I don't understand what time period he's talking about where he wanted to be a gangster.
Well, in Men 1, he was talking about how he went to prison.
Right.
But in this one, he's like, I don't understand why I wanted to be a gangster. He's like, I want to fly to the south of France and take salsa lessons and do stuff like that. You know, now he has money. He wants to, like, enjoy life. Remember Men 1, he's talking about when you get all these, when you have all this cash, you can't really use it.
Right.
Remember?
Right.
When you make money on the road, you can't really use it like that.
Oh,
like, some people...
Like he couldn't really fly to the south. Like, he couldn't really use his money like that.
What's he going to do with it? Now, you can't do any big transactions. You can do little stuff. You can go to a grocery store with straight cash.
Right.
You can't buy a house.
Who's looking for it?
With just a bag of cash, you know?
Dang.
Because they would report that. Any large transactions get reported to the feds if it's in cash, you know?
Yeah.
It sounds like he grew out of the streets. It's interesting listening to, like, Fredo, who's still knee-deep in the streets, and you have Bugzy, who was in the streets, and he grew out of it.
Dang.
I needed a break from pulling a straight face. I don't play poker. I was out there looking at the pelicans, stroking the tigers and elephants. MCs all fighting for relevance, but I'm on the next level of eloquence. And where do I get it from? Did I get it from him? Could it be a white? Could it be a black thing? Must be the reason I'm the captain. Must be the reason I overlapped him, cause I'm dedicated. Me, I could have got relegated. Imagine I would have hesitated. Where would I be if I never made it? But I did. Now I'm in a new 7-bedroom crib with spotlights in the ceiling. It's sick. No beanbag, I've got a Lamborghini.
He was so happy.
Well, he went from the 3-bedroom crib that was coke white. I don't want to say the word, but it was coke white. And now he's in a 7-bedroom crib with spotlights on the ceiling. That's a crazy transformation.
Right.
Because he was geeked about that 3-bedroom crib with the white walls that get real bright.
Right. He's even more geeked about the 7.
But no, now he seems more chill.
True. That transition made me think, though, he was geeked because he was, like, laughing and smiling on it.
Yeah, true. But I guess going from wherever he was, getting evicted and stuff like that, to a 3-bedroom crib, that's more contrast than going from a 3-bedroom crib to a 7-bedroom crib.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
But he just seems super laid back, like he's been living like this for a while.
Dang. So I'm just waiting for him to be like, yep, and I messed it up.
No.
But you know the nature of people, I feel like human nature is like, once you're good, then it's like you gotta find something else to like.
Yeah, then it'll be a different area of your life that's hard, you know? Like his relationships, or do people just want to be friends now for money? People used to be good friends, and now do they have their hand? I feel like it'd be other areas of life that you struggle with.
Okay. Gotcha.
But I mean, hopefully this is good. He don't gotta do anything. He still makes a meal.
A new 7-bedroom crib with spotlights in the ceiling, it's sick. No bean bag, I've got a Lamborghini on a ramp and I don't use it. I've got a grand piano in front of the Mona and everything cocaine white. But I don't get to see it much these days cause I'm always out taking a flight, thinking about before it all went bad. I never got dissed off my real dad. Now he tells people that I never give him anything, as if he was there from scratch.
Ooh,
how did it get so negative?
See, that right there, relationship problems.
Dang.
So his dad was a deadbeat. And now he's going around saying, oh, Bugzy never gives me anything. That wasn't a part of his journey.
Dang. And he probably does give him stuff.
Right, he probably does give him
Just
something.
not everything he wants.
Done to sponsor the man.
Now he tells people that I never give him anything, as if he was there from scratch. How did it get so negative between old friends and fake relatives? I've come quite far when I reminisce to get rid of these toxic energies. An old friend tells people that I put money on his head, as if I'm still pissed off. And we was friends from about year 9, and he tried to get my door kicked off. Cocaine's one hell of a drug. Yeah, I've seen what it does. I watched man fall from the mountains, turn from a bad boy to a scruff. I'm still out here holding it up. I'm still backstage holding a cup. Dark is still my co-defendant. I'm in a film about money and drugs. I told my agent, tell Guy Ritchie you don't need to pay me. As I was watching Snatch, that's my all-time favorite gangster movie. I ended up in the GR singing Irish songs to the ukulele.
That sounds so cool.
What?
Sounds like he's really just living the life. He's like tell Guy Rich whatever, he doesn't need to pay me. Like that was his favorite gangster movie, so he's like happy to do it. Like, I mean, it just sounds like he's living a whole different life.
Right. But it's crazy. He's definitely having a relationship issue with old friends and stuff. Talking about someone running around saying that Bugzy put a bag on his head. And then his dad issues and stuff.
Right.
I feel like when you get money, you may get more problems, but the problems are going to be different than someone who doesn't have money, you know?
Right. Right. It's going to be problems that you can't have as a broke person.
Right.
Impossible problems.
Right.
That's my all-time favorite gangster movie. I ended up in the GR singing Irish songs to the ukulele. Sophisticated conversation had me feeling so creative. I feel detached from reality. Now I'm on a footballer's salary. I flew to Rome, and the roof of the Sistine Chapel looked like an art gallery. Me, I got close to insanity. On the roadside moving raggedy. Now I'm in the Vatican thinking strategy. Can't think of an MC in my category. All this from a 1-bedroom flat. I wanted a reminder not to look back. That's the reason why I got King of the North tattooed right across my 6-pack. And the artist came from Italia, the home of the mafia. Never in debt, I'm a Lannister. They know I'm of a different caliber. I climbed to the top without a banister, and last year got smashed, no manager. Man can say what he want, but I'll never let anyone assassinate my character. Some relationships don't work, and the separation hurts. I know these are simple words, but I always told her I loved her first. I used to be so immature, even though the love was pure. I was never always all yours. Some of them nights on tour, you could have walked out through the open door when the love turned into a war. And now I'm gonna buy you a house, just so you know you're secure.
You talking about his girl?
Gotta be.
He's buying her a house. Interesting move. Hopefully that's like his
Girl.
wife.
Like, yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, she could just move into his house. You know, I mean, you really want to spend all that money, Bugzy?
Right.
I don't know, bro. Maybe.
Hey, but then at his status, maybe they're not married and it's cheaper to buy her a house than to marry her, you feel me?
There you go. That's what it is right there. That's what it is. But if you're sponsoring a girl, then she can still take you to court when you guys separate. I've seen stuff like that. And the girl can still get like alimony in some countries. So it's crazy.
Well, you know, problems of the rich and famous.
Now I'm gonna buy you a house, just so you know you're secure. Let me get it off my chest. Turns out no matter how much money I make, I still can't pay to correct. All of the trauma, it still feels fresh, but never again would that get me depressed. Don't mind going out as a legend, as long as I'm known as Manchester's best.
Oh, is that Van Gogh in the back?
Was that Van Gogh in the back?
Let's see. Directed by Tata? Is it Jortata something? What is Jortata?
He mentioned Van Gogh in the first song, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He must like Van Gogh.
So he went from a 1-bedroom flat to a 3-bedroom house that was coke white. to a 7-bedroom house in a Lamborghini.
Mm.
Dang.
And $1 million a year if he does nothing.
Right?
That's that hard
Oh,
work.
I mean, those are stories you love to hear. Rags to riches, getting evicted as a kid to the 1-bedroom flat, all the way to the 7-bedroom house.
Woo.
And he was having all the trauma. He was really dealing with that heavy in Men 1. Like, he kept mentioning all the trauma, and he's never going to be depressed again, insanity, all those kind of things. Remember the first one, I was like, oh, okay, Bugzy's an artist who talks about, like, the mental aspect of living in the streets.
Right.
That was the vibe I got from Men 1. That's what I was thinking.
Right.
I thought that was just his lane, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because he also did Welcome to the Hood, right?
Yeah.
That was our first look at him. And that was about the streets and, like, how it wears on you.
Yeah.
At least that's what I remember from it. So I was like, oh, that's his lane. But that wasn't his lane. That's just where he was at the time. He's just reflecting on his life, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, in Men 2, he's in a different spot.
Yeah.
So where's he going to be in Men 3?
I don't know. Really comfortable in his richness.
Does he have more relationship problems and stuff?
He's a boat.
A yacht.
He's a yacht.
A 7-bedroom
Yeah.
yacht.
He's a yacht. Yeah. He has homes in like Saudi Arabia and like.
Man, it's good to see them. Those mental problems,
Grief.
depression, insanity stuff he was talking about, whatnot, trauma. That stuff's no joke.
No.
So it's good to see him come up out of that.
Yes.
You know, I couldn't imagine with what he's seen. He's telling me he relates to serial killer documentaries and stuff. I couldn't imagine what kind of trauma
Right.
he's going through and what it felt like. But I'm sure it wasn't easy to get through. So it's nice to see someone move out of it. You know, love to see it.
Yeah. I can imagine watching those things. Like, I watch them, but I don't relate to them. I can imagine watching them and being like, oh, yeah, sometimes I want to wring that neck, too. You know what I mean? I was like, he said that in the last one. I was like, it took me a minute to process it. It took me days to process it.
Right, you didn't catch it in the last one.
Yeah.
Like, I told you about it in the outro. You're like, what?
And then we just watched the first one just now before this. And I'm sitting there like,
Right.
like, I
You were
love watching
stunned.
those things, but I'm like fascinated by like what it takes to do those things, like to be that, you know, to be that messed up and whatever. And he's over there like, sounds good.
Right.
Like, dang, that's some trauma like a mother. That's all I got.
All right. Thanks for kicking on the couch with us. We just started our Discord a few days ago or so. If you want to join the Discord, you can select like UK only, so you only see the UK chat and whatnot if you don't want to be bothered with all the other music. Or you can do all music, and then we'll have like meme groups and all that kind of stuff in the all music group. Or you do US only, but you probably don't want to do US only if you're watching this. But we appreciate you, especially hanging in there to the end of this video.
Couch gang.
If you want to help the channel grow, you could like, comment, subscribe. Hype woman over here. Or share this video with anyone who would love to see it. We appreciate you. That's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. We to go. She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't